Hey everyone, today we are going to create this amazing X-ray effect using a shoebox. Now you can use this effect onto any product. All this by only using After Effects. So let's see how to do this. Now the first step is to shoot your product. Now you can see that this is my setup and I have placed a shoebox onto the table and I have this camera mounted on top of a tripod which is looking top down. Now it's completely up to you. You can use a top down angle or you can use a side angle as well, but make sure that your camera stays in a fixed position. So that's why I'm using a tripod. So during the whole process you don't have to move your camera at all. So once you're done with your setup, let's see how to shoot this. Now you can start recording your video and you can slowly move your smartphone to the scene, and you can see that I'm using this red screen on my smartphone. So this is basically a red image and I have just zoomed in completely so that it covers the full screen. Now you will also notice that I'm using a different color which is not present in the background or on the box. So it's completely up to you. If you're using a red color shoebox, then you can use a green screen or blue screen, whatever you want. Just make sure that both of these colors are different so that we can key out them easily. So now you can move around the smartphone throughout this box like you are scanning it. And once you're done with this, you can just move out from the frame. Now while the camera is still recording, you can remove the top of the shoebox so that the shoes are visible. You can completely remove the top if it is detachable, and in case it is not, just like mine, then you can just simply open it up. You have to do this very precisely because we don't want to move our box at all. So once you're done with this, at last we can remove everything so that we have this blank background which we will need later on. Now you are done with the recording part. Now you can import this footage in After Effects and you can continue from that. So before we proceed, a lot of you watching right now have not subscribed to my channel, and I want you to please do that because I want to hit 100k subscribers this year on my channel. So make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon. So let's continue. Alright, so right now I'm in After Effects and I've already imported the video file which we just recorded. So now just drag it onto this icon so that it will create a composition, something like this. Now we don't need the sound, so I'm going to turn this off. Now I'm going to navigate to a position where our hand just start coming into the frame, somewhere around here. So I'm going to just trim the beginning, something like this. So now I'm going to move the layer just around here. Now let's pick a point where we have this hand coming out of the frame, somewhere around here. Now you can select this layer, press Ctrl+Shift+D to split this layer into two parts. Now I'm going to move to a location where we have the box open, something like this. Now you can select this and I'm going to just trim it, something like that. Now let's move a couple of frames ahead. Now I'm going to select this, press Ctrl+Shift+D once again. And at last I'm going to open a place where we have nothing in the frame. So again I'm going to trim this. Now I'm going to select this layer, right click, and I'm going to go to time and let's freeze frame. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one as well. So right click, go to time and let's freeze frame. So now we can extend the length of this however we want and we can just place it over here. So the next step is to mask out this shoebox. So in order to do that, I'm going to select the layer and let's select the pen tool. Now you can probably zoom in and we can start masking out this box. So you don't have to do it precisely, just do it roughly and just mask out the shoebox completely. So just connect the mask and now you can see that we have this cutout of the shoebox. Now this is placed on top of the blank area which we have over here, something like this. Now we can select both of these layers and we can move to the bottom, something like that. Now we can focus on this one. Now we can start removing this red color from our smartphone screen, and in order to do that we are going to search for an effect called key light. So just search for key light and you can see that we have this key light spill suppressor. So I'm going to just drag it and let's apply it onto the video footage, something like this. Now we are going to change the screen color and I'm going to just pick whip and I'm going to pick this screen color over here. Now you can see that it will make it black. So in order to make the below layer visible, I'm going to just select both of these layers and I'm going to just move it to the beginning. Now you can see that we are able to see the background, and you will also notice that we are able to see a little bit of red color on the screen. And in order to fix that, we can just open up this layer and you can see that we have this effect called advanced spill suppressor. So first just enable this and you can see that nothing has happened. First we have to change the method from standard to ultra, and now you can see that we have fixed it. But you will notice that the whole image has changed its color. So we can fix that by simply going under the ultra setting, and over here we have this spill range. So I'm going to just set this to 0. Now you can see that we have the colors back into our scene. Now if I move a little bit further, you can see that we are able to see the areas from our hand as well. So now to fix that, we are going to just open up this decibel bias, and I'm going to pick whip, and I'm going to select this color over here. Now you can see that we are not able to see this, and you can just keep on picking this area till you find a color which completely hides our background. And in case you're not able to do that, just simply click over here. Now you can just manually move this around, something like this, and you can just find the area. Now you can see that we are not able to see the back of this hand. Now you can just click on OK. Perfect. So here you can see we have just removed the screen, and now we are able to see these two layers which are below this smartphone, just like this. So if I play back here, you can see that as I am moving, you can see that the bottom layer is visible. Now sometimes you will notice that you can see that at this point, you can see that the box and the hand both are at different place. You can see that there is a gap in between these two. So we can fix that by simply selecting the layer which is at the bottom, this one. So I'm going to press S, and we can just scale this up a little bit. And after that, we can just place it something like that so that it matches the box, just like this. So now you can see that we have this matching lines, and you can see that we have matched the full frame, just like this. So in this way, you can place any product in a box and you can have a smartphone scanning it. So this is how you can create these kind of X-ray effect, and you can just use it on any product. So I hope you learned something from this video, and in case you have any queries or questions, then you can ask in the comments below. So with that being said, my name is Abhishek, and I'll see you in the next one.